Steve here. And this morning, for the drawing of the tarot card, I asked Abrahamana, the soul of the earth, to assist me to pick a card that would be of the most use for those of us, those human beings, who are really in the process of awakening. And so this is the card that was drawn. And this is Major Arcana 2, which is the Priestess, and sometimes referred to as the High Priestess. And the High Priestess represents the universal principle of intuition, independence, self-trust, and self-resourcefulness. It's an androgynous figure who archetypically represents balance. From the navel up, the figure is yin, and from the navel down, the figure is yang. The High Priestess is represented in different cultures in some of the following ways. In Egyptian mythology, she is Isis, the goddess of intuition. In Oriental mythology, she is Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. Greek mythology, with her bow and arrow, she is Artemis, the nature goddess getting in touch with her own nature. Mythically, this archetype also represents the journey homeward or the return to oneself. The camel within the oasis symbolizes the return to the inner oasis or garden within. The camel also represents self-resourcefulness in its capacity to go long, barren distances, yet always find the oasis. Whenever one has the High Priestess as a growth symbol, there is a beginning of a long cycle that emphasizes the process of creative self-sufficiency and individuation. And I'm pretty sure in the reading from the book Attuned, it was on individuation. So I just noticed these synchronicities. So that was from Thomas Hubel's book, Attuned, and this is from the Tarot book, the Tarot Handbook by Angelus Arian. So during a High Priestess year, one evaluates who one is and who one is not. It's a year in which there is need for balance and harmony, requiring trust in one's own independence, self-resourcefulness, and perceptions. Often during a High Priestess year, an individual will experience the emergence of a new identity. This year marks a period of independence, and Thomas Hubel's book is talking about interdependence. I think it's interesting. This year marks a period of independence during which one has little tolerance for being limited, restricted, or restrained. One may find that there is a need to be on one's own, or it may be that circumstances force one to be on one's own. It's a year during which one could be drawn to water areas and have a deep need to remove oneself from disharmonious situations. The High Priestess is an excellent symbol to use as a visual affirmation to enhance self-trust independence, resourcefulness. This symbol, more than any other, reinforces the trusting of one's intuition. These are some statements that one can make to oneself. I deeply value and honor the human being that I am. I'm a very perceptive and intuitive human being. I trust myself and value my sense of integrity. And lastly, from Kahlil Gibran, from the book The Prophet, for self is a sea, boundless and measureless. Okay, the High Priestess is your tarot card for today and quite possibly for the next year. That these as far as I'm concerned, we can use all the help we can get. And from the soul of the earth, Abrahamanad, he suggests utilizing the High Priestess to assist us with this process we're going through. So I'm going to do that, and you may as well. And now let's go.